What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. It is day 113 of our road to 2000. Guys, we're at 1705 ELO. We're looking pretty good right now. Let's hop into a 15-10 rapid game, and we get an immediate pairing. We're going to play against Otto Murmescher, 1730 from Germany. That is an extremely German name, and I'm just going to go ahead and play. They're going to play the ready opening, which I don't necessarily like, but it's fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and play this. You know what? I'm just going to copy them. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy them. And we're just going to do this. And we're going to see what happens. I don't generally play like this, but I've been trying to switch it up and just kind of, play off of more instinct rather than trying to play for some weird line. I'm almost already wondering if c5 is a decent move. Mostly because, well, of course the knight can just jump in, which I don't love. I want to get the bishop out so that the knight can come here. And then I want to play c5. But I wonder if c5 can be played immediately. Let's play bishop g4. If they push me out, then I don't think I'm going to take the knight. My wrist is really itchy for some reason. You guys ever experienced that? Yeah, they can just push me out. This already might be a little bit of a mistake. But what I really want to do is I want to play c5, and then I want to play knight b7. And this is kind of like the ideas that I have a lot in my French defense-esque structures. Yes, they're going to do that. So I actually don't mind that because, again, I can always just come back here. I can even go here and just try to make them inch out even more. And in fact, I think I will do that because I'm not trapped. I can just go back. So let's go here. And if they so decide to, I don't know, play something like this, I can just go back again. And I'm playing kind of weird, but with the intention of getting my knight out and pushing c5. That's kind of the idea. I think I can push c5 before I get my knight out, because that even though it's technically a free pawn, it's allowing me to basically control the center here, which I really love. They play a c4 of their own. Very interesting. I think I will go for the c5 move. If takes, I can take with the queen. I can also take with the knight. Maybe I should have gone here to take with the bishop. That's probably what would be best. That is definitely probably what would be best. But let's go ahead and play c5. This is probably bad, if I had to guess. At this point, it's bad. Like before they play c4, it's probably fine. But once they play c5, now they're going to take, and I'm going to take, and then they can take. I could take. No, I would just take with the queen. And then I'm just going to castle. We're playing some really, really strange chess right now. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm just trying to play off of instinct and trying to play off of, not necessarily vibes, but like a general game plan. I want to control the center. I want to challenge White's control of the center. And, I mean, now actually, after takes, it might even be... Yeah, it might even be knight b6 or knight c6 that seems better. Not totally sure. I'm making my opponent think here. They probably have not faced this before. This is kind of like one of those elephant gambit-esque structures. I haven't really played the elephant gambit, but okay. So I can take here. They want to take with the knight. So let's go ahead and... Do I take with the queen? No, I can't take with the queen, can I? There's no way. Actually, though, if I take with the knight, it also opens up this for my bishop. So let's take with the knight. Let's take knight takes d5. They're probably just going to take here. And then I'm probably just going to castle. And we're just going to play chess. I did just go down a clean pawn. But again, I really like this bishop here. Their bishop has less prospects than mine, I do believe. I mean, we're still kind of staring at the same diagonals. Oh, excuse me. But I also think after takes, knight c6 might be an okay move. Of course, I can also go knight d7, but at this point, knight d7 doesn't do as much. It does target the pawn, but then it would hang a knight, so I can't do that. In fact, maybe I just play knight c6 right now, or I just castle. It's very plausible that I should probably just castle. The next move they make with their knight, they're putting double pressure on the knight. So I think I should just castle. Let's just castle. And of course, yeah, you could even go here and then just take the knight. But I don't think that's very good for you. You could play something like this or even this. In which case, I can just defend, so it's fine. I definitely should have gone bishop e6 instead of bishop f5 in the beginning of this game, but, you know, it is what it is. I just kind of wanted to induce a pawn push out of them, pushing pawns in front of their king. Although now it's kind of just a King's Indian on both sides, which I should know how to play because I've played it so many times, but I haven't actually like done the correct analysis and, you know, study on the theory. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. I'm looking at this because I want to also stop the my opponent's bishop from taking here. I'm also looking at, actually, you know what? Yeah, this becomes a problem. I mean, yeah, I can just defend, but I do need to get my knight out to c6, like as soon as possible. And then if they go here, I don't think I want to take that. I think I do actually just want to defend because the knight doesn't really do anything there. And if I take, you're threatening this. Okay, interesting. Whoa. Interesting. Why that move? Why that move? I do wonder. What does that do? What is my opponent going for here? What does that do? Like, actually, what does that do? I have no idea. I think I'm just going to develop. I could also develop this way still, but no, I think I want to develop this way. And again, actually, yeah, now if here it's just a blunder because the queen is no longer looking at it. That's what they wanted to do. I completely missed that. I completely missed the fork. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, yeah. I think this game's already kind of over. Oh man, I should have gone here. I should have just gone here. It's unfortunate. I guess I could like take. It's probably my best option. Is there any other move I can make here without losing a piece? Yeah, man, I just completely missed that. Just completely missed it. I mean, that seems like it's pretty obvious. When my opponent makes a move like this, obviously it has a purpose. I need to think about what the purpose might be. And the purpose was to fork my pieces, of course. Of course. Takes. No, this is just a dire situation now. Oof. Takes. And then my knight is like actually nearly trapped. I mean, I can just go back here, but oh my goodness. I guess I could go here, but then they can just take. Because if they take en passant, I can escape with tempo. Then I hang this knight, so that wouldn't be good. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, that was a huge blunder. Huge blunder. If I just take this, then what? Then nothing. Then nothing. Okay, I mean, I think my best bet is honestly to probably just take the pawn. Kind of open up this side of the board for my opponent, and then move my knight back to c7 or something. Ah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Is there any other move? Is there any other move I can make to save one of my pieces? I just can't see it. Mostly because I think I just blundered. Yeah, I just very, very early game blunder. 10th move of the game, I blundered. So that sucks, but you know what? It's fine. Let's just take. Let's just continue. It's just a game. We'll be all right. We're playing the pseudo-Catalan variation of the Queen's Pawn opening, by the way. Never heard of this? Now, if they decide, I guess they actually probably could have taken this. After takes, you just win 2 pieces. But this is fine. I could also go here, but what does that do? Doesn't really do anything. I think my best bet is probably to go back here or here. Yeah, that was tough. That was really rough, guys. I don't know how or why I missed that. But that's chess for you. Let's go knight c7. That is chess. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? If they push this, I guess I could even go back, but that's kind of stupid looking. This pawn is now very strong. Yeah, I just misplayed this completely. Just completely misplayed this. Now, of course, if they ever, I mean, they can just play this. If they ever play this, I win a rook, but even then, I'm down material. So, yeah, it's one of those mornings, guys. It's just one of those mornings. I'm really not upset about it. I mean, I should have just thought more about what my opponent was trying to do with that move. Of course, it's definitely not over. I mean, it's never over till it's over, guys. That is interesting. I mean, that's almost a hanging rook, right? Could I go here? Takes. No, I couldn't. I definitely could not do that. So my only options, I can't go here because I would lose my queen. So I'd have to go here or here, which both options are pretty shitty. I'm not going to lie. However, here seems a little bit better because then I could potentially push the pawn. If they take, I take this way. What do they want to do? Do they want to go here? It's possible. But that's just such a weird move. Such a weird move. Here, it does work, though. It does seem to work. All right, let's go queen b8, and probably going to lose pretty soon, if I had to guess. But, if they go here, I could just go here and just trade more pieces, trade down into a losing endgame, and then, lose the game. But let's see what my opponent Otto does here. You can't get complacent in these situations. You just can't. I'm always going to be looking for counterplay. My opponent in a recent game that I played with the O'Sullivan Gambit, a few of my viewers commented that I was thinking about a move in a completely winning position that would have completely lost me the game. It would have blundered mate and won, and I just completely missed it. Luckily I didn't. Luckily I played the right move, and I played the move that continues the attack and stops the checkmate. But man, oh man, there's always options. There's always chances. I mean, unless you're a grandmaster. Like, obviously in this situation, if you're a grandmaster and you're up a piece, it's completely over. There is no chance you're making it back. But we're playing at the 1700 ELO level. Anything can happen, truly. So what do I want to do here? I mean, I don't really know what my opponent wants to do. I mean, my bishop's still very strong. I assume just something like this. Even this would be fine. And I think I just want to play this. I mean, I don't know. Do I want to? If they don't go here, do I want to play this? Let's say they play a move like this. That would be a bad move. Let's say they play a move like this. If I push, they can actually take. Yeah. If they play a move like this and I push, takes en passant, takes this way, undefends my knight, puts pressure on this. I don't think that's very good. I don't think that's very good at all. Yeah, now my pieces are just looking really terrible. I mean, I could go here, threatening this pawn. I could go... It's not looking good, folks. I could go here, I guess. preparing this move, but that just creates a backwards pawn and just a bad structure for me. Opponent is taking a very long time to think, and they have a very terrible connection. So that's my winning condition right there. That's my win condition. Okay, so they do play this. Very good. Yeah, I think honestly going here makes a little bit of sense. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense anymore because any trades are going to be bad for me. So I really can't trade. I really just can't. I really just can't trade. And my opponent's not giving me any other options, really. Here, I guess, is a move. Here walks directly into this, though. But then I could take. If takes, I take, and take. And we're still down material. I could also go this way, so as if this, I take, well, I can take the bishop, but here you can just take this, and then here opens up this attack on the knight. Knight has to move. Okay, maybe knight e6 is not terrible. Let's play knight e6. I mean, it's probably still pretty bad. It's just, I just said I didn't want trades, and here we go. Here we go, offering a trade. But I just kind of want to stop this bishop from getting out. And again, if they do something like this, I'm just going to take, and then, you know, open up this for my, actually I can take here then, yeah. So this would objectively be a bad move. Let's see if my opponent plays it. Oh, okay. So they play a different bishop move. Fair enough. And I'm wondering if here, there is potential to sack here, and then I would win the bishop potentially. But I think it's too little, too late. I mean, actually, this also. Okay, wait a minute. Now with this move, my opponent is opening up some opportunities. So here, if they do decide to take, I'm going to take with the bishop and just plan on sacking, because after sacks, I mean, you don't have to take, but if you take, check, and two of your pieces are hanging, you can defend with one, and then I check you with another one, or by taking another one. So let's just play this. I think it gives me the most counterplay, so I'm going to play it. And yeah. No, it's a pretty dire situation. I definitely messed up the opening. Again, I'm trying to play off vibes and a general plan, which is not the way to play chess, but I think like trying to just focus on what I've learned in the past of like, oh, well, this move I think is good, is not necessarily the way to go for me. At least not at this level. I need to be completely sure about it, or I need to just operate off of chess principles and fundamentals, which I struggle with. I do struggle with the fundamentals. I started playing this game not wanting to learn the fundamentals at all. I didn't start in school, you know, I didn't start with lessons or anything like that. I just started for fun, man. I actually started playing chess. I think I started with Rapid, but I quickly moved to Blitz, and I was like, oh, I'm only ever going to play Blitz. And then I realized eventually I realized Blitz is just like not enough thinking. Blitz is still very, very fun. But I think, honestly, of the online versions that I like the most, it's probably Bullet. Just Rapid or Bullet. Because Blitz is just like the in-between phase where people who are like actually good at the game do have enough time to think about their moves, and yeah, it becomes tough. Okay, so they do take. Of course, I'm down a piece here. So this would sacrifice another piece, but I would win a piece in exchange. So I'd still be down. A piece in this scenario. But I mean, I think this is my only option. Like, I think sacking here is like the only thing that I can do. Now, there's potentially possibilities of like take if they go here, I go here, maybe like pull this back, go and somehow go for a checkmating attack. I don't really know. But my queen is like weirdly safe. Oh my god. What is that? What is that cough, guys? I don't like that at all. I apologize if that hurt my headphone users. Yeah, my opponent's taking quite a bit of time here. I'm not really sure. I mean, of course, you can just take the knight, but that also opens up this file for my rook, and I don't think you want to do that. I actually don't think you want to do that at all. It's extremely dodgy here. And my pieces being on the back rank is like, yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. However, there's a lot of counterplay all of a sudden. I think when my opponent played this move, it opened up a lot of counterplay for me. I can also go here, threatening this. Now that I'm looking at it, I might not even have to sack first. I can threaten the bishop first. No, I think I have to sack first because here they just go here, and then the sack doesn't like do anything. Although maybe it does. Maybe it does. It still threatens this, and then it also threatens this check or this check. This check would be better because opponent can't go here. They'd have to go here, and then what? And then what? That's it. Yeah, I think sacking first makes the most sense, and then takes. They either defend with the bishop and lose their other bishop with check, or they they go here and lose this bishop with check. So, or they go here and lose this bishop with check. So they're going to lose a piece if they take back. If they don't take back, if they go here, I can go here, and then maybe I can come in here. Or I'm sorry. No, I can't do this. That would hang a knight, you dummy. Actually, okay. If takes in here, I can go here, and then I actually can go here, but then takes. Still not ideal. Okay, interesting. So you're actually kind of allowing me to sack here, but I think the idea of this move is to block with the queen. But I don't know if my opponent sees that after takes, if they block with the queen, I can take this way, and then if they block this way, I can go check, and I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of win something here, right? I mean, I think taking it's probably not that good of a move. At the end of the day, I could also go here and takes, then takes here. No, because you don't have to take back. You simply do not have to take back. So I am going to take this. This is kind of my Hail Mary. This is my Hail Mary of the game. I don't know if it does anything. I don't know if it's good, but it's something. It's something to make my opponent think. I am up 4 minutes on the clock as well. I am up 4 minutes on the clock. Not that anyone would ever flag in this position, unless you're just completely paralyzed, like analysis paralysis or whatever. But again, after takes a check, and I am winning one of these. But again, they're going to be up 5 points of material, so I get back to 2 points of material. Still down a piece, but I do win 2 pawns. So I win 2 pawns for this sacrifice in aggregate, or whatever you call it. Like, net profit is 2 pawns. And then, yeah, so, wow, okay. Interesting. Is there any world where I can go here? No, they take with the queen. That would have been so cool. If you take with the king, I win your queen. So that's fun. But, unfortunately not. Here takes with the queen. Yeah, I can't just play this hope chess where I'm like, oh, I hope they take with the king. Like, obviously taking with the king, I mean, that might work in like a blitz game. It's not going to work here. Because then after they move, I would take the queen. That would be awesome. But, yeah, no, that's not going to work. And now they're threatening my rook. So what am I going to do? Well, I don't really want to move my rook to this file because they would just take. That's a really interesting move. I guess it does save the bishop from getting captured, because after this, I mean, is there any world where I can go here, takes check, here. Okay, maybe I should try to calculate this more. Actually, I can just go check, can't I? Check here. But then, like, where is my shit going? Where's my shit going? Okay, so if here, this check doesn't do anything. If here, no, if here you can just take, so obviously that's bad. But if here, if you take my rook, I take this with check. And here, if you take my bishop, I take this with check. You go here. And this pawn is pinned, but it's not actually doing anything. Okay, I think I might have to just go here, which is kind of ridiculous. Or I can go check here and then move my rook. Either way, it's not looking too stellar, I will not lie. Because after this just takes and then check and then here. And then I'm actually like, okay, and then I can go here, I guess. No, I can't because your bishop's still there. So I think I need to keep the rook hanging. Honestly, I think that's my best bet. No, because just here and takes. And then I'm just kind of cooked. After this, my knight is actually trapped. Yeah, my knight's trapped. Unless this is here, and then I can come back here, and then I just lose a piece. I just lose more material. I mean, I can't lose more material in this position. I guess I could potentially go for some kind of draw. No, because after this, they're not going to take. They're just going to take this way. Takes. There's no check over here because the bishop takes. So I would simply have to go back, and then I just lose more material. I mean, they just found a way around it, I guess. They just simply found a way around it. Here again, they can just take with the queen. And then I'm cooked. So I think I mean, maybe I just have to move the rook. Takes here. And then I can go here maybe. It's definitely not ideal. And then this is potentially hanging later. I could also, again, just go here. And then here, and then move the rook. But putting my bishop there does not seem... Okay, I think the check actually makes the most sense. Because I am saving my my bishop and my rook at the same time. So I think check. Let's play the check, and then let's go here. Yeah, and then let's go here, which does hit this pawn, but then they can just take, right? They can just take. I actually wonder if this is now a better move. I mean, I doubt it. I seriously doubt that. Okay, let's go here. Let's go rook c8. I can always come back with the bishop and even come back here if I really need to, I guess. But now I can go something like this. No, then they take. But then there's like discoveries. I don't know. There's no good discoveries. And honestly, I think taking with the rook might be even a mistake too. I guess I could go here afterwards. But yeah, no, I'm definitely cooked here. I did get one pawn. I got one pawn. What does this do? It's going for this check. If I go here, check, here, your queen's under attack. Oh, that's a nice move. That is a nice move. Actually, but I can go here, can't I? I can defend with the bishop. If you take, I take your queen. So that seems like a move, actually. That does seem like a move. I don't know if that's the best move, but it's very flashy for no reason. Like, it's very, like, unnecessarily flashy. But I think I'm going to play it. I think I'm going to play it because obviously you can't take. I would take your queen. And yes, you win my rook. No, you don't even win my rook. You go check. I would go here, and then I'm completely safe. So I have properly defended. Now this move is actually, or maybe even like takes with the knight, hitting this, or takes with the bishop, hitting this. I don't know. I'm trying to set up some kind of discoveries. Of course, you could just take the knight. Like, there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options for black, or for white. Not a lot of options for white. Mostly because I'm dead lost here. I'm dead lost. But we're not even in an endgame, and we both have like close to 2 minutes left on the clock, so this is going to be very interesting. This is an opponent who actually takes their time. I love to see it. Oh. Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Does this... I mean, does this prompt A5? That's the question I now have. Is A5 an option? You could have just moved your queen out of danger. I guess I could just take, though. I think A5 does become an option now. Because now your only options after A5 are to push and lose the pawn, or take and lose the pawn, and also have this pawn hanging, and this open file for my rook. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Could be worse. Let's play A5. Let's play A5. There's probably... there's a fork. There is simply a fork. Yep, there's a fork. Whoops. That's why I can't play A5. So, okay, they fork me. Yeah, no, now I'm completely lost. Now I'm just completely lost. Fork? I mean, there's no way they missed the fork, right? I missed it, but of course I catch it right after I play the move. In the classic Chess Plays Gabe fashion. Yeah, they play the fork. I take. I assume you just take, and then I take back with the queen. Takes, just make the position very simple. And yeah, I'm kind of screwed. Opponent does unfortunately have enough time to figure this out. If this was 10-0 rapid, well, there's a reason I don't play that anymore, but I'm making kind of similar mistakes for some reason. Yeah, so they fork me. I think I just have to take the pawn. If they take this way, I'll take here. I mean, this is still an issue, but it's not like I don't know, it's not a huge issue anymore. I'm just going to take. There's also this move, which is kind of weird, but doesn't do anything. So yeah, you do have to take here. I mean, my opponent's pieces are just insanely active. Look at this rook. Look at this bishop. Look at this other bishop. Like, I don't know how I let this happen, but this is chess. Yeah, so they take that way. And then just this. And I mean, now they're just up a rook and a piece. No, they're not. They're just up a rook. Yeah. I am up 2 pawns, but they're up a rook. So, tough. You could potentially even take this after takes. All right, so they get out of that, but they are threatening a checkmate. Yeah, for sure. They're threatening this checkmate, and after takes, it's unstoppable. So, I think I may be cooked. I may be completely cooked. Now, I could play this, but then they would just take my bishop. So, I cannot play that. Oof. Yeah, this is not good at all. Here, takes. I would just have to play this. I can't even play that. And it's just over. It's just over. Yeah, whatever counterplay I had, I definitely lost after I foolishly pushed this pawn. I do wonder, though, takes... I can't go here. I can't go here. I can't go here. I just lose the bishop. I could just self-destruct and go here. Yeah, this is like... no, it's just completely over. It's just completely over. Well played to my opponent. I might even just resign. I don't want to resign. I don't want to resign, but what else am I supposed to do? Here takes... I guess I could go here. That's my only option, and then I'm just completely lost. And an endgame, this is under attack, and so would this. Okay, so after takes here, takes, the rook is under attack, and the bishop's hanging. You can't defend the bishop, so I think this is my only move. Yeah, this is my only move, unfortunately. Takes here, takes. Could even potentially sack here? No, I don't think so. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I don't even have any like checks, unfortunately. Yeah, that makes it even worse. No checks in the position. Opponent's king is just completely safe. Mine is so unsafe. Just so unsafe. I mean, we're going to go to an endgame, and my opponent can just make moves to make up the time. They do get 10 seconds back every move. But their timer is running. It's definitely running. I mean, to win one of these games on time would be absolutely insane. I just don't see that happening ever. But maybe that'll happen against this opponent. I don't know. You just have to take the knight. That's all there is to it. Just take the knight. I can't take back. I have to go here. Takes. I probably win the bishop back, but I'm just down a... Oh my god, that was so close. Okay, actually, whoa. Whoa. I did not expect that at all. Not at all. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes it somehow even worse. I can take, then after takes, I have check. Just making things interesting, right? No, I can't take. That would lose a queen. Do I have to sack my queen somehow? No. Oh my goodness. That is a great move. Great find by my opponent. If I go here, they just take. Or take with the queen even. I can go here. Okay. I think this is my saving grace. I have to go here now. Yeah, I have to go here. I mean, and just trade off the queens. That's my only option. And then just takes. Yeah. So I take. They take, assumedly. And then I'm just down an insane amount of material. Yeah, look at this. They could even sack here and be completely fine, but probably just go after the pawn. Yeah. And then I could push. Wait a minute. What happens if I push? I could also go here. Hold on. Here. Takes. If I go here, what if I... Okay, wait a minute. If I push first, then here, then I go here. Then here. Do I just lose the... Oh, shit. I'm going to run out of time. Okay, I'm going to go here. This actually doesn't seem that bad. I can always come back. They push, maybe? Here? No, they can't go here. They go there. That's interesting. What if I push? Takes... No. Okay. They're just going to trap my bishop. Oh my god. Maybe that was a bad move. All right, here. I'm just lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Give up a bishop. That's cool. I love that, actually. I love that. I don't think they were... Okay, they were not expecting that move. I think they actually pre-moved incorrectly there. Let's take this pawn. And then if you go here, I just have this. Uh-oh. 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 Don't let me get this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is happening? What's happening to my opponent? Self-destructing. My opponent is self-destructing. What? Bro, you had more time. You had more time than that. Okay, I think I just have to go here. Because I'm going to win this pawn. So I don't have to worry about... Yeah, I'm just going to go here. This is defend... Bro. He pre-moved resigns. There is no world where I should have won that game. Absolutely no world. My opponent completely self-destructed. That is so unfortunate. But you know what they say, and by they I mean me. Win or lose, it's time to... Look at this graph! I don't feel good about that win. I mean, I feel a little good. I'm not going to lie. But I don't feel great about that win. I did play with an 84.6% accuracy. I played like a 2050. My opponent played like a 2000. We both played very, very well. Opponent played with an 81.2. So besides that one blunder, I did make a couple mistakes. But besides that one blunder, I played pretty well, and my opponent just kind of blunders the game away at the end. I mean, completely lost. I was completely lost here. Plus 5 advantage. Wow. And then all of a sudden it goes all the way down to -1. Okay, let's run through it. So this is all theory, but I definitely went wrong here. Yeah, I was just supposed to play c6. I should kind of remember this for the future. So I do like doing these copycats when I don't really know what else to do. But instead of playing, yeah, bishop g4, it's not great. And then this is also, I should have just taken the knight. Fair enough. Because the knight actually does become an issue here. They push, and then this is a mistake. I knew this was not a good move. I even said that, but I played it anyway. Takes, takes, and takes is not the best. Castling is a mistake because I'm losing material after this move. What does that... Oh, right. It puts my knight under attack, and then I would have to go, like... Why do they want me to go here? That just seems really bad. Trade the queens. Oh, because I'm threatening this, yeah. So they take here, and then I assumedly go... Oh, I can just go here. Interesting. They just win a rook, but then I win a rook. I guess I have to take here. They go here. Then I can go here. Okay, so yeah, this is just bad. I don't know why that was the computer line. I don't know how that is like the best. I mean, I was thinking after takes, I would go here because your rook is trapped. But then here, wow, what an insane find. There's this, and then they just take. I would take, and I kind of feel better in this position because after this, I mean, I just have like something like this, and then getting my bishop out here. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna look at that too deeply. But instead they miss it. They go here, and I just completely miss that they were threatening a fork. This is interesting, though, because after this, I have this move. Yeah, so if I just played the other knight move, I actually would have been completely fine here. And then, assumedly, yeah, just takes. And then, yeah, that would have put me up. It's kind of a silly idea for my opponent, but I completely missed it. And, you know, here we go. The best move was actually to push this pawn. But I just thought that was really bad. I guess this, yeah, I mean, it just loses a piece regardless. I would go here, and then what? They go back, and then I can just take this pawn. And I'm still completely lost, but I guess that, yeah, that en passant idea was okay. But taking is also, like, it's fine, but it's, you know, I'm just completely lost here, of course. But my opponent allows just too much counterplay, and this was the best move. It's not considered a brilliant, but it was the best move. I was just supposed to go back, and then I move, and my opponent allows some stuff, but then here, okay, this is actually considered one of the best moves in the position. That's surprising to me. They take my rook, I take with the queen, and then, yeah, this is the best option, but this is a great move. Yeah, this is an amazing find by my opponent. This is my only option to kind of get out of this attack. But at this point, my opponent is under 20 seconds and just starts freaking the fuck out. This is also a great move. But after this, it's just takes, brother. They expected me to go 1 square back instead of 2, and because of that, I think they actually pre-moved e5, which is kind of insane. Takes, 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 and I mean, why would you go, yeah, why would you just walk into a fork? I don't really know. Opponent actually had more time here. They could have just thought about this, but I take here, and then I take, and then I go here, and they resign because after this, you know, your king can start coming in, but I am winning this. I'm winning this pawn, and I can just check you all the way down the board. And yeah, it's not looking good. Check here. Yeah. Anyways, wow. We're up to 17-14, our current peak. We are peaking, guys. We should not have won that game, but that's why you don't resign. I was actually considering resigning in that position. That's why you don't resign, because your opponent can always make mistakes. They can always make mistakes. There's time trouble even in 15-10. I wasn't feeling any time trouble, but my opponent clearly was, and just completely self-destructed. And that's the game of chess. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow, because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished, destroyed, obliterated in chess, or sometimes somehow squeak out a win from a completely dead lost position. That's going to do it. Man, go do something fun today. It is sunny. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to hit the sauna. I'm about to get a haircut. You guys are finally going to see me with like normal hair again, which is going to be awesome. I also start my job today, which is cool. It is a very weird like evening shift. I mean, it's not usually like that, but today it is. So we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.